Are you ready? Ready for what? To party. Akia. Well, good. Cause the party's here. Now.
Welcome back.
So, just going for it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's fine.
What's going on in the
not
world?
Much. This is probably the earliest we've ever podcasted.
Yeah, hitting a nooner. I got some plans this weekend, so getting this out of front loading the podcast.
Oh, I'm glad that I got demoted to getting things out of the way.
I mean, just getting it out of the way because this is an obligation.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It is.
It
It is an obligation, but it's also a passion project.
Yeah.
thought.
I just made a bunch of plans like weeks ago, and
Now you're facing the consequences.
yeah, I do really bad about that. I got to use the tools at my disposal, like my phone, to set reminders and things like that, so I don't plan to hang out with like 3 different people on the same day and then realize 2 days beforehand what I've done.
Yeah, just literally start using your calendar app.
Yeah.
And then when someone's like, "Oh, do you want to hang out next week?" Oh, let me check my schedule.
Exactly.
Like, check your schedule. What are you, fucking Bill Gates? You don't know who you're hanging out with?
Yeah, I acquired ADHD through being put on speed at a very young age, so there's that. I don't think that's real. I think you get it from being, put on speed when you're a child.
Or watching the Disney Channel.
And then you come off it and it changes your brain and everyone's like, see, look at him, he's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Called withdrawal.
Yeah. No, I mean, and developmentally, that's just not, it's
Yeah.
not good. So you're a spastic kid, they put you on speed, fucks up your brain forever, and they're like, I fucking knew it. I knew that kid had problems,
Yeah.
Anyway, that's not a problem. I don't like to use that as an excuse, and I don't like to medicate for it. So, but then I also don't do things to make it easier for myself, such as using a calendar app. But I'm gonna put it in my calendar. Use the calendar.
I'll have it like set a reminder.
Set a reminder. Use the calendar.
Yeah, just,
There we go.
Like on Wednesday, no reason at 7 p.m. You just get a notification.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the calendar.
yeah. Use the calendar. I'm gonna set a reminder for the calendar, and that's step 1. From there, it's all sky's the limit. From there.
You know what I don't enjoy about the calendar app is sometimes it'll fill out stuff for me.
Yeah,
It'll be like,
yeah. If you text
hotel
something
stay at this place.
Yeah, if you talk, iPhone does that too. I'll be like, "What are you doing this weekend?" And then it pops up a little like tab. It's
Like,
like,
what are you doing
Put
this
this in the
weekend?"
calendar for this weekend. I'm like, "Fuck you, dude." I'll tell you.
Yeah.
All technology does now is it's like trying to decide for you. Like my fucking speaker, it just turns on by itself. If I turn on a device that it recognizes, then the speaker's like, "Oh, what are we doing?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, dude. I'll fucking tell you."
Yeah.
I'm sick of technology trying to... It just makes your life easier when you use it. Like, the technology itself doesn't need to actively try to make my shit easier. It doesn't help.
Yeah.
It's not. It never helps me,
Yeah, if you're just like taking like a nasty shit and then it's like, would you like to add fiber tablets to your shopping
Yeah.
list?
That's next. It's so funny. For a while, when I was in the throes of being wickedly drunk, I was getting like whiskey ads and stuff like that. So the internet's like, yeah, let's sell them fucking more booze and cool. And then
That's what he buys.
yeah, and then I stopped that, and they threw me a couple more booze ads for a few days, and I was like, you cocksuckers, you already know what I'm doing. Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Because they want me to buy booze. And then they realized that wasn't working. And then they decided, well, let's sell him not drinking booze then. And now I keep getting these like AA, like alcohol replacement things. Like, this is better than alcohol. It gets you buzzed, but it's not psychoactive or cool at all.
What the fuck? I've never heard of this.
Yeah, it's just like they have all these drinks now that they're like, dude, drink this.
Have you heard of
It's not booze.
huffing gasoline?
Yeah,
That's a fun and all natural rush.
yeah. So they're selling me booze They're like, oh, that doesn't work. How about let's sell him not booze? Like, what the fuck, dude? Just leave me alone.
Dude, I had a coworker tell me about it. He saw an ad for this stuff. It's caffeine powder.
I've seen that too. You fucking
Yeah,
nose
it's
it.
just a bump.
Yeah. Yeah, all that
That's
shit.
insane.
It's wild. I mean, they have, I don't know, I've heard.
They're just selling not Coke.
They've had caffeine pills for a while, and I did think about that. Like, can you crush those up, rail them?
I mean, probably. Those things take out bodybuilders every year.
Oh yeah, dude. It's like, I mean, Ghost is that's like pre-workout shit. You know,
Yeah.
that kind of shit is like crack. If you double scoop your pre-workout on accident, that could be a trip to the hospital. You know.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful with supplements like that.
That's why Ghost makes you feel so good, because it's basically pre-workout in a can.
Yeah, all the shit in it.
But it's bad for your ball bag, so gotta watch out.
Yeah, sucralose will get you.
Yeah.
Testicular cancer, sucralose. Dude, if Ghost just had sugar instead,
Yeah.
I would drink those all the time. It's literally just the sucralose holds me back from having my best life.
Yeah, but you know what? I was talking to Derek about this. Now that I'm on the yerbas again, every now and then I'll go have a Ghost or whatever. It just doesn't hit the same. You know what I think it is? It's whatever you're addicted to is the one that's best. Like, because if I'm on a Ghost kick, then yerba doesn't cut it. You know, but if I'm on a yerb kick, then the Ghost is like, man, this just doesn't hit the same.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but now
Interesting.
I'm fully on the yerbs now, just because.
Now that I'm used to yerbs, they do it for me. I'll have like 2 a day. That's like my caffeine for the day.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm on that right now.
if I have like a Ghost here and there, I'm instantly fucking Ric Flair.
Yeah, dude, the last time I had a Ghost, I had 2, and it just didn't give me that almost, like, I don't want to say euphoria, but it almost is, you know, like, just feel good.
Dude, it feels awesome.
But right now the yerbs are doing that for me, so I'm happy about that.
I barely feel anything from yerbs. It just maintains me not being sleepy all day.
That sucks. Yeah, when I'm at work, it depends though. If I drink caffeine first thing in the fucking morning, then it's that. Then it's just I'm not tired. But what I do normally is I chug a bunch of water in the morning, eat breakfast, get to work, get loaded, and then start my day at work.
Get loaded?
And then get my truck loaded, and then I crack my first one around.
Sounds a little different when you're talking about this kind of stuff.
I don't even think like that anymore, dude. I'm kind of.
Oh yeah.
I don't get loaded anymore, dude. So I don't know. It's like my brain changed or something.
How long's it been?
I just get 2 weeks tomorrow.
Vocabulary's already shifting.
Yeah, tomorrow evening will be 2 weeks, which is again the longest. Last cast was the longest I had been in close to a year without drinking. And
when someone who drinks is like, you want to get a little something, something, you're like, an apple?
yeah.
It's been 2 weeks. You can always have an apple.
Yeah. Oh, are we roasting veggies? Like, no, it's not like that. I'm just kidding. But yeah, get my truck loaded, and then I crack my first caffeine around 10 a.m. Casually sip it until noon. Then I crack the second one around noon 30, and by that point I'm euphoric. You know.
That sounds so nice.
Just listening to tunes, just fucking boogieing, basically.
Yeah.
It's sick. I feel good. And then no crash, really.
Yeah, you don't crash on yerbas because they don't have a bunch of insane amounts of sugar or retarded sugar replacements that are even worse.
Yeah, I the other day I actually subsisted on only one yerba at work because I went to KFC for lunch because goddamn their fucking fried chicken sandwich is gas, homie.
Yes,
It's fucking good. And but they have an exclusive Mountain Dew over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the fucking Sweet Lightning. It's like peach. It's caffeinated pretty well, you know.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
good. It's fucking good. So I subsisted off of one yerb and then like a small Sweet Lightning. And I did crash actually after the Sweet Lightning.
Well, naturally, yeah.
I was like, why am I so fucking tired? I'm not even off work yet. Usually I don't get the big tired until I sit on my couch for approximately 5 minutes.
Yeah, Mountain Dew is just a Chinese conspiracy to keep American energy levels down or have you constantly drinking the stuff.
Yeah, it's a win-win for them. And it keeps you fucking fat and disgusting. Keeps you in the basement is what it does.
A wing, if you will.
Wing. Yeah, it's disgusting stuff, truly. Sorry to all the Mountain Dew heads out there.
Yeah, soda's garbage, dude. It's like just flavored corn juice.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, sure, it tastes all right. What are you, a child?
Yeah.
Oh, yummy. I drink this because yummy.
You're like, I'm thirsty. How about some water? It doesn't taste good.
It doesn't taste good. How could you have a lollipop?
Yeah, can I have a lollipop?
Fucking
Drink.
baby, stop drinking soda.
Yeah.
You know what soda's for? It's for mixing with booze.
It's for booze, yeah.
It's
for
mixer.
sure. Or
You're just
you know,
walking around drinking mixer all day?
Or
You
this is
sick fuck.
another thing I get is if you buy a combo at a garbage fast food restaurant, and you're like, well, fuck, now I have to have the drink.
That's why I just never do the combo.
I know, I usually don't, but sometimes I'm like, well, because then I'll just get 2 fat burgers, and I don't want that. So, yeah, just give me the combo, little fries. That's enough food.
I'll be like, give me a burger and fries. Like, you want the combo? I'll be like, no.
Yeah,
You're like,
that
it's
costs
cheaper,
more,
and I'm
though.
like, I will pay the extra $1. I
Yeah.
don't want your soda.
I just don't take the cup. Or what I do a lot of the time, I'll get like the regular combo, and they give you like a fucking 30-ounce cup. I'm like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
I'll just fill the bottom of it a little bit, get a couple swigs of root beer or something. But yeah, I never fucking fill one of those up. That's insane. That's asinine behavior.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What kind of animals are walking around eating and drinking like that?
I mean, most of them, I think.
Like the
I'm pretty
full-
sure.
Dude, when I saw the large soda at the movie theater we went to last night,
Dude, it's a fucking vat. It's
that
crazy.
should be extra, extra large.
Yeah, that's that could be lethal.
Yeah,
That
like
could
could
be
you
lethal.
imagine if like you took like some I don't know, what's a like Malaysian. I'm trying to think of some very unique ethnic that's never had Coca-Cola, and you gave him an extra large Coke and made him drink the whole thing.
Oh, dude, they would probably like transcend time and space briefly, like
Briefly and then die. That'd be like them like ODing on water of life.
it'd be like the Jaws shot, like that, when it zooms in on what's
The crash.
yeah.
I think they call it a crash zoom.
Yeah, it would be that, and
Yeah, they
then
just-
death.
Crash zoom and then just died.
Then you
And-
see like Shiva or whoever's your fucking weird sand god.
Yeah, Shiva's just raping them to death.
Yeah. Yep, with 6 arms, just giving you like the sickest reach around of all time.
Yeah, I got like 2 arms, 2 hand like jack off, and then like one rubbing your balls, another one sticking up your ass.
Yeah, 2 hands spreading the butt cheeks, 1 thumb up your ass. Let's see, that's 3 arms. So they got 3 arms, then a 2-hand jack off.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, 2 hand
Yeah.
jack off, one on the balls.
Yeah,
just
getting the
kinda
twist. Oh yeah, and a third for the ball, and then the 6th for the balls. Yeah.
Like, yeah, then like a thumb up your ass.
Oh my god, fucking sick mercy hand job from Shiva would be nice as hell.
Yeah, Shiva's a dude though.
Well, yeah. I mean, whatever. Is it?
Yeah.
It is. Okay. Well, maybe you're gay,
Yeah, I guess. Oh, well then that frees up a hand.
How?
Well, he doesn't have to put a thumb up your ass.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a
I
reach
guess. Yeah. Does Shiva
Or-
have a dick? Isn't he naked? No, he's got a
Wears like a
loincloth.
loincloth so
Yeah.
that the artists don't have to draw a big blue dick.
Yeah.
Okay, how can we be more disrespectful to Indian religions?
I don't know if if Shiva like shot a load of like green curry into your ass. That's pretty
Shiva's
disrespectful.
traditionally the destroyer of planets.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that checks out.
Yeah, green curry cum, sick
Extra spicy.
double reach around, thumb in the butt, 2-hand jerk. I know what I'm jerking off to tonight. No, I'm just kidding. But she was going to be a girl, obviously, in this. For my
Yeah, same exact like setup. Just it's a lady back there.
yeah, AKA no dick, no balls, never had one, never.
Well, I
will.
mean, dude, it's 2024. She can still have a dick.
yeah, women have dicks now, sweetie.
Yeah,
Get
used
over
to
it. Christ. Yep.
Add a fucking honk honk sound effect in post.
Yeah.
I might do that. I don't know.
Eh.
I guess the listener knows if I.
Yeah, we don't have to do that, dude. It's fine.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about how to spice up the pod more.
It just depends on who you're doing it for. If you're doing it for Zoomers, then yeah, they love that shit.
I like throwing in like a little visual effect on the YouTube version, or like a little sound effect here and there. I've been using like the clown horns to bleep stuff. I'm not going to say it because I'm not trying to generate extra work for me to do.
Yes, yeah.
Or like those AI, like
those slurs that you love to say constantly. We're not going to say those this time.
Usually the second half of the pod once I've had a few White Claws.
Yeah.
Although, let me see. This is my... Oh, shit. This is my fourth White Claw. It's like noon. What am I doing?
Damn, bro.
Well, actually, I had all that Taco Bell for breakfast. Not fucking breakfast Taco Bell, but
yeah,
Taco
dude, we
Bell
got
for
there
breakfast because
right under the line for.
why.
We got there right under the line for breakfast. I was like, kind of putting my foot down, trying to drive there fast, and we get there and order a bountiful bounty of Taco Bell for breakfast. Some Crunch Wraps, some of those little grilled breakfast burritos, and they accept our order. And I'm like, yes. Oh, I can't wait to eat this Crunch Wrap. And we get there, and they're like, oh, yeah, actually, we're out of eggs. Sorry, guys.
The main ingredient for all those items.
Yeah, and at first I was like, well, maybe we can do this without eggs.
That'd be
but,
if you were there for dinner, and they're like, yeah, we're out of beans.
I was thinking about doing the, no eggs. And so it could have gone two ways. They would have just stuffed it full of meat. But they wouldn't have done that. It would have just been like a flat, pathetic, like piece of shit burrito with like
that
bacon bits.
The Crunch Wrap is like a 1/4 inch thick.
Yeah, it's like a fucking deflated balloon with like dog food grade bacon bits in it.
Yeah, it's all at the bottom because there's no egg to hold everything in place.
Yeah, the egg is the medium for which
it's what
I will
justifies
deliver
the whole
yeah.
item.
It's the delivery method for either bacon or sausage and the delicious sauce they put on
That
their
was
shit.
wild. I've never been to a Taco Bell and they're just completely out of like a staple ingredient. I guess you could argue if eggs are a staple ingredient there because that's only for breakfast.
I mean, I'm sure it's a paper carton of liquid. Like it's just like, dude. I mean, there's a Walgreens across the street. Go get a fucking
go get
some eggs,
more
dude.
Liquid eggs. There's a Safeway 3 minutes from there.
Yeah. I mean, people at actual restaurants do that. They're like, we're out of this. And like Josh has told me that, like, they just run and go get something that they need. Like, but Taco Bell's not really a restaurant, I guess, so I can't really. I should know better. Like,
yeah, the guy's like, dude, my break is only like 7 minutes. I don't have time. I can't go get eggs.
Yeah. He's like, dude, I can't smoke weed and get eggs on my breakfast. Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, we had eggs, but actually my break's coming up, and I really want a breakfast Crunch Wrap myself.
Yeah. It was funny because when we pulled up, I saw on the menu like a Cali Crunch Wrap or whatever, breakfast Crunch Wrap.
Oh, what's that?
I don't know. I just saw that somebody had just ordered a Crunch Wrap too.
Instead of eggs, it's just cum?
No, they got the last eggs is what it was.
Oh, it was just, you called it the Cali Crunch Wrap, so I was just...
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I didn't get that. I thought, yeah, you were saying because there's no eggs. Obviously, they would put cum instead.
Well, that's a funny bit too, but no, it was a California joke.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's all dashed,
it's got avocado and cum.
Yeah, it's all been dashed upon the rocks now. The bit didn't work, but that's okay.
I missed it. My bad.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, avocado and cum.
I'd rather you not get it than no sell me.
Yeah.
That's way worse. You get it and don't laugh.
Yeah.
That's so much more defeating.
Yeah, the avocado cum wrap though. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's pretty
San Francisco
disgusting.
Special.
That's a textural nightmare.
Yeah, there's like a warning like eating raw cum may increase your chance for HIV.
Oh, dude, speaking of cum, I fucking thought about I was thinking about this well, because I told you a while ago I was getting into like a stonemasonry hole on like my reels and stuff.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
So funny, by the way.
Dude, it's sick. It's so sick.
No, it is sick.
That is like that is the perfect balance of nature and man. You know what I mean? Like that's what
I agree, dude. That you're dwarf maxing.
Yeah, now we're missing that sorely now.
Yeah, like 2 weeks from now, you're gonna be like, yeah, dude, I got into like a harvesting raw gemstones in caves loop. You start growing your beard out.
Yeah, geomaxing.
Yeah, dude,
that's sick.
You're like, dude, I really want to go like spelunking.
Some sick caves around here in Oregon.
So throwing axes.
Yeah, but so I got
those are all individually pretty cool things, I guess.
I mean, they are.
Altogether is dwarf sus, though.
Yeah. So I'm in this hole, and I'm thinking about modern art at the same time for some reason. And you know how like a lot of modern art is just like a bullshit gimmick, and somehow it gets like very famous.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, what if you stacked cum for like long enough, and like you cured it with like a UV light or something, so it became solid, and then you get a hammer and a chisel, and you just, I mean, I don't know. Or yeah, if I made like a huge sperm cell made out of like solid cum.
You like chisel out like a perfect replica of like Michael.
Michael who?
Oh
yeah, like
I was
statue.
trying to not admit I forgot which Renaissance man did that.
Yeah. Okay. No, I know what you're talking about though. I thought for a minute I was like Michael Scott. Like yeah, Michael Scott made out of cum.
That's funny that's like that's where the culture's at. That like when I say like a replica statue of the Michael, you're like, oh
yeah,
surely.
Well, you
The
just
Office.
said Michael. You didn't say the. If you said the Michael, my mind wouldn't have
I
gone
know,
there
I'm
at
trying
all.
to like retroactively make myself seem more cultured as I speak. I can't remember if it was like Da Vinci or Michelangelo.
I was thinking Michelangelo, but then I was like, he wouldn't name his statue Michael. Like,
True.
he might though. I don't
That'd
know.
be like, yeah, this is like literally me.
I saw a meme this morning that was
says literally me is like, look at me. I am the Chad.
yeah, this is literally me.
I made a second statue of you as the soy jack.
I saw a meme this morning that said, man, people give these fucking like early like philosophers way too much fucking credit. If I lived, dude, they weren't smart, just like they were early. Like I could say some awesome shit too if nobody fucking knew anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is true. Like,
Well, I mean, someone had to come up with
yeah, true.
come
First,
up with
you know.
stuff.
But yeah, I'm gonna chisel a giant sperm cell out of solid cum, and that could be how I get out of the rat race.
That's true. That would do very well.
That would, dude. You stick that downtown, people are like, "What is this?" You're like, "Yeah, it's my cum, and it's a sperm
No,
cell."
you have to put that in a museum, dude. People would ruin that.
Yeah, I have to figure
You'd
out
have
how
a
to
bunch
cure
of,
it first.
You'd have a bunch of what do you want to call them? West Coasters licking it and shit.
Yeah, that's gross. You have
That's
to put it
disgusting.
in a glass case or something.
That's so much more gross than just making a sperm statue.
Logistically, I'm kind of like, how do I do this though? Because you've seen, obviously, we've all been forced to see against our will jars of cum that people have put little toys in or something. The shit turns brown and it stays relatively
I actually
viscous.
have not seen that. I've only seen the piss ones.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, you mean like the brown ones?
No.
Like what? No, I mean piss jars are a thing.
I've
You've never
seen-
seen like a picture of a jar with a MLP figure in it?
Just that, like nothing else. And then people are like, "Oh no, no, no,
No,
no!"
yeah, I've seen them full, and it's disgusting. Against my will, mind you.
Well, yeah, I'm sure that whatever algorithm you're on probably.
This is a long time
throws
ago.
that
I'm
in once in a
I'm
while.
way off that shit. This is old as
good.
hell.
Is
But
that
like,
on Instagram or
no,
is that back in the?
no, this is
Facebook?
early Facebook, 4chan shit. Like this has been going on for a long time.
Yeah,
But seeing that picture makes you realize, cum doesn't really harden like it does when it's on fabric. So logistically, I'm like, okay, what do I do? Do I freeze it? Because I don't want it to turn brown. You know, you got a big cum statue
it's not
of
aesthetic.
a brown sperm cell. That's
Yeah, people are
disgusting.
gonna like start like putting like BLM stickers on it.
Actually, maybe if it
I
was
think that's
brown,
a statement.
that could get me more money if it was brown. Maybe.
Yeah, that's your woke cum statue.
Yeah. You know how like when they fill a tooth or something, they use that UV thing to cure it to make it hard?
Yeah,
I'm thinking a device like that, just take it to the cum and that makes it solid somehow. You know, like this is I'm spitballing here. This is still I'm still working out the kinks on this.
you know, I
but
would say like
expect a giant
don't
sperm
say all this
cell.
to give sickos online on any ideas, but no one listens to this anyways. It's,
Yeah,
it's safe.
It's okay. By the time somebody gets it, I'll already have the fucking.
We could be
I'll
like,
already have
talking
enough
about
cum.
like government secrets that we like hacked like on the like NSA servers, and like no consequence would ever come of it because
Yeah.
no one's gonna listen to our shit.
We hacked the mainframe. You hear that, feds? We've got
That would
something
be
big
funny if
planned for the
One of our
Capitol.
listeners was a Fed.
Yeah. Well, he would know. Well, if he is, then he probably knows what the inside of my house looks like. You could probably wave to him on that webcam.
Yeah,
What's up, dude?
you clocking in, Johnny?
Get the fuck out of my house, dude. Dude's probably seen me fucking pulling myself, too. I don't do it on my computer, but my computer is usually left open just somewhere. You know? That computer has never seen a porn site. That's just archaic. Whacking off on your computer. That's geezer shit, dude.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's funny. Yeah, what are you popping in a DVD?
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the fucking Monolith from 2001, Space Odyssey, which that movie fucking sucks.
You know, I actually never saw it.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to.
Dude, it was truly awful.
Like, it was just too slow? Like,
it was like, I know it's Stanley Kubrick, but for a minute I thought it was David Lynch because of like just the long, annoying fucking scenes. I like David Lynch, but dude,
like
just
a 2-minute shot of just the space station getting closer, or like what?
Yeah, and like a shitty noise going on, and you could argue, well, that's how it would really be.
And that was probably sick when it came out.
It certainly was. This is what I was saying
like
to Derek.
a 70s movie?
Yeah, it's from the fucking 70s. I was like, they definitely faked the moon landing because that shit looks better than the moon landing, dude.
Yeah.
It like today visually
when they came out, like what, 10 years after?
Yeah.
Wasn't the moon landing like 60s?
69, I think.
Was it?
Like, maybe.
That's funny.
Close to then. But
that's a funny, like they're already like doing some Illuminati like, oh yeah, not only can you land on the moon, but we are.
Yeah.
And then they also make it 69.
They also make it nice. But yeah, there's I mean, that movie, even by today's standards, holds up very well visually. And again, like we were talking about Offcast, the sets in that movie are fucking sweet. Like, there's something about a fucking movie set. That's a lost art, dude. You know,
yeah.
everything's
just green screen CGI now.
Bunch of actors in a fucking green room, and yes, sometimes the shit's like massive and cool looking, like in Dune 2. And that movie is good, but you can tell there's like a handful of sets, and it's all just like the insides of small rooms. Like,
well, I mean, what are they gonna do? Get like a bunch of stonemasons?
Yeah, you know the first scene where they're dropping off one of the harvesters?
Yeah.
Did you notice that I know it's meant to look like it's massive, but for some reason the way they did it on that, it just looks like tiny. It looks like miniatures. Like,
yeah,
it kind of bugged me out.
Probably would look better if they filmed like a miniature.
Yeah,
it
would have.
In like a little like park sand pit.
Yeah, I like that shit. That's cool as hell.
Well, it looks better in movies because it's like a real
It's
item.
physical. You can tell the fucking difference. Like,
they did that a lot in Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. They'd have like a little miniature.
Yeah.
And it looks real because it's actually real.
That's sick. When you're so inundated like we are with all this CG and modern movie stuff, and then you go back to a movie that has like sets and miniatures and like practical effects, you can fucking tell. Like, you're like, holy shit, that looks fucking great.
Yeah. Every time they show like a full city in Lord of the Rings, whether it's like in the forest, like an elf city,
yeah,
or like Gondor or something, it's
minis.
Yeah, it's like a miniature that they're just panning a camera on a table around.
Back in our day, dude, movies were fucking good.
Yeah, that, but unironically.
Yeah.
In,
I'm serious. Like,
yeah, in Dune, there was some green screens in the background, but they still had like a set.
Yeah, like little pieces, like physical objects in the foreground or this or
like
that.
Like if they're filming on Gidi Prime, unfortunately, they don't have the gladiatory scene in that movie.
The original?
Yeah, in the 80s one. They don't have like the fade fight in the gladiator ring because the production company completely fucked David Lynch on making that movie.
Damn.
So they didn't have time for that whole part. But there's like scenes of like Gidi Prime when like the Harkonnens are like, or as they say now, the Harkonnens.
It makes sense with the two N's because the E is what would make it Onin. But since you have another consonant between the O and the E, phonetically it makes sense.
I always read in the book is Harkonnen, like that's how I imagined it.
That's what I thought it was because you said that to me before, and I think that sounds cooler. It sounds harsher, like Harkonnen. Sounds like more sinister.
Yeah, it sounds like some bastards.
Yeah, but
Harkonnen sounds like some kind of like...
I mean, Harkin is a word.
Harkonnen sounds like meat from like a sea lion or something. Like Norwegian, like some Norwegian dish.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's the first thing I thought of, but that's what it sounds like to me.
Damn, that sounds good. Sea lion meat?
Yeah, like
I bet that's fatty as hell.
Sea lion bacon?
Yeah.
There's a shitload of sea lions. We should be harvesting them for meat.
Yeah, we should. Somebody
Next
needs to get
time I
on
go
that.
to the coast, maybe I'll fucking fiber wire a sea lion.
Yeah.
But
Silent
like
assassin.
that's like the most efficient way to kill one.
Yeah.
They would just roll, then I'd be dead.
Yeah. I mean, you could straddle it if you got your legs around it. It might roll over onto you.
That's what I mean. If it rolls, and it's
I wonder how much they weigh.
dude,
I'm gonna
look at
that
them.
up.
Have you seen a sea lion in person?
Yes, I have.
They're huge.
One time when me and my older brother were little in Cali, we were walking up to this beach in Half Moon Bay, and there was one of them on the fucking beach, but he looked like a fucking boulder from where we were. And
Yeah.
like we were just running, like my brother was in front of me, and he gets close to it, and the thing fucking like rears its head and fucking barks. Like,
Yeah.
it was like, "Arr!" And my brother fucking like screamed, jumped, and then ran back crying. Like,
Well, dude, those things are pretty terrifying. If like,
the bark was nuts. I was like, yo.
they're loud as hell.
Or I was like, yo, like, what? Dude, it's fucking crazy, man.
Dude, looks like that boss in Dark Souls 2. Covetous demon?
Oh, yeah, the big fucking fat slug.
It's
The
just
Vladimir
fat. It just
Harkonnen
tries to
boss.
eat- yeah, it just tries to eat you.
They did a real good job. That actor just looks like a fat fucking slob, dude.
Yeah, they made all the Harkonnens look
Freaks. They're just fucking
like
freaks.
their sun has no nutrients to offer, so they're all like ghostly pale.
I liked how no one, even the females, had hair except for the one that tries to shag Fade.
Well, it's because she's a Bene Gesserit. She's not a Harkonnen.
Oh, okay. Cool. That makes sense. Okay, so a sea lion weighs an average of 220 pounds. You
What?
could tank
That's
that.
it?
You could tank that for a little bit, but if it was on you for an extended period,
Well,
it'd probably.
okay. So what if you did finish choking it out with fiber wire, but while it's on top of you,
Yeah,
how are you going to roll that thing off of you?
I think you could. They're pretty round. You know what I mean? They're not the most like.
Yeah, but it's so gelatinous that I feel like
Yeah, you might just. It
it'd
has
be
too
like
much
trying to,
give.
like, roll a giant industrial sack of cottage cheese off you. Like the weight's not just going to shift like it's a solid object.
Yeah,
It's all blubbery and shit.
yeah. Alternatively, you keep your feet planted while standing above it, and then if it rolls, you're just kind of slicing his neck up with the fiber wire. I don't know. There's ways to do it.
I think it would
Club
be able
them,
to-
don't they? Club them?
when they're babies.
Yeah.
Those are
only
seals.
you can only club the babies. That's right.
Yeah, and those are seals.
True.
Sea lions
I mean,
are
they're the
different-
same animal.
Yeah, they're just way huger.
That's a Louis bit. He's got a bit
Oh
of
yeah.
about sea lions and fucking whatever and penguin. You know what penguins? Anyway, That's a good
fucker's
bit.
got a joke about everything. It's not fair.
that's why he's the goat, dude. He's fucking so goddamn good.
That's like when I remember Aaron once said that he was pissed off at Amon Amarth because they took all the riffs.
Yeah, they took all the gay baby riffs, like all the melodic, obvious melodic. I mean, because
I mean, they got some pretty nice riffs though.
they do. I love them. I actually was listening to some Versus the World this week at work.
Yeah.
Fucking love that album.
Yeah, they got the riffs, dude. They're like the Arby's of melodic death metal.
They do. They definitely didn't come up with all the riffs, though. They have taken a lot of really obvious melodies that you hear, and you're like, how the fuck did I not think of that?
Yeah, it's like 3 notes.
Yeah. That's just ego, though. You're like, that should be me.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, guitarist is nothing if not egotistical in general.
I think most like people that are in like,
Most artists.
a field of entertaining and like creativeness, like look what I made.
Yeah.
You have to have a little like my shit's better than other people's
Yeah.
shit. Like you have
Especially
to have
when
that
you're
kind of
young.
mindset.
You kind of get over that when you get older. I'm
Like,
out
dude,
of that.
give me a break. Like podcasters, the worst.
Fucking suck, dude.
They're like, yeah. So basically, what I like to talk about is worth posting online for
Yeah.
minimum 1 hour format.
Actually, I'm kind of on that because I just don't like the meta now, which is like, I mean, you make a thing like that and then you just post like 30-second clips of the most of you being like boisterous or saying something outrageous. I don't
Yeah.
know. I see a lot of reels, like a lot of people I follow or whatever will share like a fucking 30-second clip of a podcast and it's just dorks being spastic or like saying something
Yeah.
completely that they know will, you know, elicit some kind of shock reaction. Like that whatever podcast. I've talked shit about them before, I
Oh
think.
well, that's what the whole podcast is for.
I hate that
It's-
shit, dude.
It's like
If you unironically
highlight
listen to that,
real farming.
Yeah, that's what it is now, which is corny as
We're gonna
hell.
go viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
Well, that whole podcast is like, let's just bring on dumb sluts and then have
And dunk on them. Just dunk it.
And
That's
just
it.
dunk on 'em.
And you know what? I got boys who fucking send me reels from that podcast.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm like, oh, you think this is what you think of me? Like, you think I'm into this? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, so like you're watching this unironically.
Yeah.
You're not like, "Oh, this is a dumb format,
Yeah.
kind of funny in an ironic sense, but like you're into this is what you're into.
Yeah, there's dudes out there that watch that and they're like, yeah, fucking stupid bitch.
Dumb slut. Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. It makes me feel bad. I'm like, it's not hard to dunk on a fucking dumb anybody. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's not fucking hard. It's just
the classic man with half the facts destroys man with zero facts.
yeah. It's like it's hard to watch because it's just mean. Like, it's mean spirited. You know, which some people I don't know. I don't know.
it was kind of funny like when it started, but like they're just still doing the same bit.
Yeah, over and
Like,
over.
dude, how long are you gonna? That was funny once.
Yeah,
That'd be
they're
like a funny one episode on your podcast.
yeah. Every
be
time it's like, you slept with how many dudes? And she's like, I can't even remember.
Like
it's so many.
100?
Yeah.
Oh, how's your dad feel about that?
Like, he's dead. Looks at zooms in on his face. Like,
Imagine my shock.
yeah. Oh man. Yeah, shit's crazy.
That'd be funny. Like, what if we just started like bringing bums on the podcast and be like, "You don't have a job?
So wait, dude, where you live where again?
Oh, in a tent. Imagine my shock."
I just look at the camera like, get a load of this guy.
You're addicted to how many drugs?
Wow, and I thought I had a problem.
Yeah. I get bummed when Taco Bell runs out of eggs.
At the end, we're like, here's that PB&J I promised you, dude.
Yeah.
Now get the fuck off my street.
Yeah, PB&J in like $5.
Mostly in quarters.
You can take my cans.
Yeah. No, I need those actually, but I have a change jar. Yeah. No, then I'd be like, I'm actually going to drop you off around the corner because I don't want my neighbors to see you. This is a nice neighborhood. Fucking Jesus. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you can't use my shower. I know you stink, but
yeah, dude.
you have to put a tarp down on your couch before having him on the pod.
I know I told you could do laundry here, but actually the machine's acting up. I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah, my bad.
could you imagine letting a homeless run his shit through your fucking washing machine?
That would like age your machine by like 2 years.
It would, yeah. I'd pull out the lint trap on the goddamn dryer. There'd be like little bits of foil, like a sticky ball of heroin that like was stuck in the corner of his pocket.
Some little chunk of like a lollipop, because I don't know what it is with bums, but they and tweakers and heroin junkies.
It's the blood
but they
sugar.
Love sweets.
It's the blood sugar, dude. Because you go so long without eating, you get fucked up. That shit'll fix you quick. The rebound.
These guys are just
will not be
living on
good.
fucking lollipops and Snickers and gummy worms. And
Sour
shit.
Patch. Yeah, that's hot. Hot with the bum. Sour Patch.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I love Sour Patch too. I actually bought a bag of Sour Patch this week.
I just
on a
wish
whim.
they were sour.
No, dude, this is what I was going to say. There's one store I know of in the area that sells these, Sour Patch Extreme. Have you seen them?
Yeah, I've had them. They're not sour.
If you eat like I mean, dude, by my standards, like Warheads is the gold standard. Something that you eat more than 3 of, the skin starts to
it
slew
should
off your
hurt.
tongue. Yeah.
It should hurt after a couple.
That's what I like. So there's no candy that really touches that. But Sour Patch Extreme is it's good. It's sourer than most candies. It's not as sour as Warheads, but
You know what you could do? You could order an industrial bucket of citric acid and then just dip your sour candy in that.
yeah, true. They used to sell. There's a candy shop in the mall. I think it still sells like the vials. Like it looks like a test tube of that just sour. It's basically that.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, we got citric acid at my work because it gets some stains out of like antique fibers and shit.
Yeah.
When mixed with other chemicals. Mm-hmm. You like mix citric acid with like peroxide, or not literally that. I can't remember what.
I mean, peroxide works too.
Peroxide, yeah, but we still mix peroxide with other stuff.
Good old lime juice and salt works very well too.
It depends on what kind of thing you're trying to get out.
I'm not
And
talking about rugs. Yeah, it does too. Obviously,
rugs, chairs,
carpet like this.
carpet,
plastic carpet,
any kind of upholstery, and basically like any kind of like old fiber.
Yeah, this is good. What else about fibers or textiles?
Well, I wasn't trying to transfer the topic to textiles and fibers.
Yeah, I used to work for a textile company.
Sorry, I had to hit you with a no sale on that.
No, that was good. That's what I wanted to say.
You just make this the work cast.
Yeah, yeah.
People listen to podcasts to be distracted at work, but you just start talking about like, dude, they sent this memo in the office the other day, and I just felt like the language on it was very passive aggressive.
Well, dude, we might. That could be an untapped market. The like the dry cleaning heads out there.
Yeah,
like they might be into that. You know.
Yeah. What would you call your dry cleaning podcast?
Wet to dry. Fucking.
That's not bad.
Fucking suit cast.
I was trying to think of something kind of funny, but like, I mean, it's got to be pretty dry.
Dry
no
to
pun
wet,
intended.
which is not a method of dry cleaning.
Yeah, it's dry the whole time. Hence the name.
Yeah.
I don't actually know how dry cleaning works.
I don't know, dude. I used to go in one all the time, like to drop stuff off and shit. And like they'll tell me, like, yeah, we have a wet to dry and a dry to dry cleaning, and I'm like, that means nothing to me. I thought it was all dry. Like,
yeah.
So it's
you're
chemicals.
You're also in the wet cleaning market.
It's just they soak it with these very bad chemicals, and it just gases off.
Yeah, that's why they're in like the bags.
And that's why a lot of people in that industry end up with cancer because of those chemicals. Like, that is a thing. The guy I worked for who ran the business had cancer and almost died. He might be dead now. I don't know, but he went into remission last time I heard.
Well, it's like, it's like always like Asians. Asians be getting cancer hard all the time.
Yeah, they love cancer over there,
dude.
They
can't get enough cancer.
Yeah.
They're like
they're chomping at the bit for cancer.
Labrador.
Yeah.
They're just getting bumps, dude. They're just getting lumps and bumps.
Well, you know what that is? That is just ignorance of the pet owner. And that's not their fault. A lot of people like got psyoped for so long into being like, oh, pedigree.
They're just feeding them
kibbles and bits, literal garbage.
They're just feeding them the pieces that were rejected at the Lucky Charms.
Yeah, dog
facility.
And thank God the science behind like dog nutrition has come so far. You don't see a lot of lumpy dogs outside of geezers with dogs, but yeah, I grew up. My aunt had a fucking lumpy dog. I had lumpy dogs.
Boomers just make lumpy dogs.
Growths, yeah, they're fucking, yeah.
They're making Harkonnens.
Yeah, they are.
I thought it was really funny that in the 80s Dune, the way that they make all the Harkonnens, because every iterance of Dune, they make all the Harkonnens look like they have a similar trait of disease or like no nutrition. In the 80s one, they're just all gingers.
Oh yeah, just freaks.
They're
no matter what.
Look at these disgusting freaks. They all have orange red hair.
Yeah, mutants.
The Baron is lumpy as hell though in the 80s one. He's like covered in like zits and diseases and shit.
Yeah, now he's just fucking fatter than hell.
Yeah, I mean he was already fat, but now they just made him like extra fat.
On the scene when he's like looking at the throne on the stairs after they smash up his machines or whatever, and it does the back shot of him like crawling up. I was like, damn, this dude's fucking cheeked up, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, I heard people giggling behind us.
Yeah, dude, he had a fat ass.
Fat ass. He's got a Kim K back there.
Yeah. That Harkussy.
Those fucking the Baron Bussy.
Yeah. Just Bussy.
That's disgusting.
That is disgusting. And yeah, but I mean, that was like the whole character. Probably Frank Herbert was just like, and yeah, he's fucking just like fat and shitty and pale. And
well, yeah, the way Frank Herbert wrote him was he's all those things, but also a gay pedo.
Yeah.
Probably have to bleep that.
Yeah, they got rid of that. Which, honestly, it was cool, but I don't think the reason that they got rid of it is cool. They probably got rid of it to be like, well, we don't want people to think gay people are pedophiles. But I'm just happy to not witness that.
All they have to do is make like one Atreides like badass and have like his shit in order and gay.
Yeah.
And then they could
undo that. Yeah.
Then they could have Harkonnen, Baron Harkonnen still be a gay rapist.
Honestly, I feel better having not had to witness that.
Gapist, if you will.
A gapist.
Pedo gapist.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that movie though. It was good.
Yeah, I mean,
as a non-Dune fan, I really
as
liked it.
As just a movie, I thought it was fantastic. Actually,
As a Dune fan, he's got some nerd gripes.
My only
though.
complaints are like
You got some nerd gripes.
Yeah, I definitely have some nerd gripes. That is like one of the only like mediums that I'm like very nerdy about. I love the Dune books. They're very unique because it's like the only sci-fi where they're like, what if people were still religious in the year 10,000?
Yeah.
Like the Imperium is like future Catholic. They have what's called the Orange Catholic Bible. Like Paul has one on his person at all times because he's religious. The Fremen are quasi-Muslim.
Yeah.
The Harkonnens are like the only like non-religious faction, and they're all like doing drugs and having gay orgies and regular orgies too.
Eating people.
I don't think there's any cannibalism in the book. That was a little odd, but I was like, yeah, I guess it works for the movie.
They replaced gay rape with cannibalism.
Yeah.
They were like, what's something else gross?
Yeah, what's something else disgusting?
But not going to offend anybody. It's crazy that you would have to walk on eggshells so as not to...
Offend the gay rapists?
Yeah, like, what the fuck, dude?
It's not even
They
fact
suck.
that...
Gay rapists suck. Why do you got to hide from that?
Yeah, it's not like in the book they're like, look at all these gay guys are rapists. Like, that's not the character.
And they rape because they're gay.
Yeah, that's not... I don't think that's what Frank Herbert was going for. It's not how I took it.
If it was, that would be funny as hell.
Well, I mean, he did write the first one in, like, the 60s.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that was his first, like, novel. His former work was he wrote instruction manuals for, like, car parts. And then he was like, how about this? And then wrote Dune, like a religious sci-fi with like psychedelic future drugs.
Yeah.
Which is nuts. That's a pretty crazy like...
It is a pretty crazy and deep story. Like, I mean, just like creating all the fucking words and languages for shit. Like, is there a language based on something, or did he like write a whole fucking language like fucking Klingon?
No, he didn't pull a J.R.R. Tolkien and write 3 different languages like an autistic fucking...
That's crazy. Yeah, the world building you'd have to do, like...
J.R.R. helped write the English dictionary. So he has the mental capacity to be like, write full orcish, full elvish, full dwarf-ish.
Yeah.
Dwarven, whatever.
That is a pretty impressive feat in and of itself. If you
writing a language?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also making something cool out of it instead of just being like, I wrote a language. If you met some guy and he's like, I made my own language.
It'd be like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like,
yeah, you're a freak, dude.
Yeah, put it in a cool story, though. That's what's up.
Yeah, you're like debilitatingly autistic.
Yeah.
If you write your own language. But yeah, he was also a Catholic and a World War I vet. So he's like Chad nerd.
Yeah. That's kind of how like military guys are now. It's like most of the guys going into the military now are anime computer dorks because they got psyoped heavily enough, or they're into this quasi-socialist aspect of the U.S. military. Sorry to the vets out there.
The vets probably are well aware.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know, like, this shit ain't what it used to be. It used to mean something. Now it's all fucking secret tribe wars and shit. But
yeah,
whatever.
and then like you got like military officers with their pronouns on their desk.
That's just embarrassing, dude. That doesn't project strength.
That does not project strength. That projects that like we have guys in the military that have
that are gonna get upset.
Fragile mental states.
Yeah.
That's not who you want aiming missiles at people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You don't want to give them guns?
Yeah.
Dude, hell no.
I think Stone Toss already covered that pretty severely.
I'd rather give a convicted felon a gun than, somebody like that.
Yeah, he's probably just going to shoot people who wronged him or like hold up a store with no bullets in the...
Yeah. Yeah, or shoot like
in the magazine.
Or shoot other criminals, maybe, ideally.
Ideally, yeah.
Ideally.
Kind of works itself out.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, dude, I'll let you borrow the Dune book.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm into that. Since it's going to be several years before the third movie.
It is one of those things where it's like, a lot of people say this, but truly the book is better than the movies just because it's such a wild story. It's pretty much impossible to capture. Like you would need like a Game of Thrones length series and budget to truly capture the book in its entirety.
I mean, that's one good thing about those, like the modern, like the meta for like TV dramas now is, I mean, you got a season of like 8 or 10 episodes, hour long each. You can tell such a deeper story.
Yeah,
but it is a fucking commitment. Like
that is the only way to do Dune completely and accurately. However, I feel like they did a decent job with the Villeneuve version.
The what?
Isn't that the name of the director for the new Dune?
I don't know.
Denis Villeneuve. I
Sure.
can't remember his gay fucking last name.
Yeah, I'm not a Dune fan. I never gave a shit my whole life, and then just on a whim, like 2 weeks ago, I was like, I'm gonna watch the first new one, and I was like, yo, this kind of slaps. And I've seen the second one twice now. It's good.
Yeah, dude.
As a non-Dune fan, love
sick
it.
as fuck. You definitely check out the book.
I will, because now I kind of am like a baby Dune fan. I'm like,
and I'll let you also borrow Messiah. Messiah is a quick read compared to the first one. We were kind of talking about that
and
before the movie.
That's the second book, right?
Yeah. So
yeah, cool. Because that's kind of what I'm more interested in is like the continuation. Since I'm not going to get the continuation for several years.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they're trying to.
Now that you're like not drinking and shit, you can have time for all these kind of like sober things.
I know, dude. I have so many plans this weekend that I'm going to fulfill. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not going to say fuck it to any activities?
Yeah, sorry, dude. Or like, like, oh yeah, we can cast. I'll hit you up a little later. Fucking 7 p.m. rolls around. I'm like, all right, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I guess I'll start waking back up.
Yeah. Yeah, I just can't do both. But yep, I'm going to see Tom Segura tomorrow. Which, whatever. I don't know. He's cool. I feel like the skinnier he gets, though, the less funny he is. And he's lost a lot of fucking weight, so do the math. When he was a big fat dude, I was like, oh my God, this guy's hilarious. But he kind of creeps me out. I think he has fake teeth now, too. He looks
has a weird face, like when he like...
He does. He doesn't look right.
When he like smiles and you see like the ghostly like... you know how like in South Park when they have like a ginger and they have like that no soul look on purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of hits that no soul face.
He does.
But, I mean, surely it's going to be in a giant arena where you don't have to be within soul-stealing distance of him.
No, yeah, it won't be, I don't think. But yeah, should be fun. That'll be cool. Oh, I also have to work tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
Briefly, though.
Oh,
I was
dude,
like, I'm only coming in.
We're seeing Nick Mullen soon.
Yeah, next week. Right?
Yeah. I was
6
trying to
days from
dox
now.
it because we already basically triangulated our position.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. I mean,
But joke's on you guys. I'm probably moving to a different city soon.
bam.
Well, not soon, but...
You hear that, you fucking... Whoever. I don't know.
Try to dox me then.
Yeah, Nick Mullen, that's going to rule, too.
The Nick Mullen show is going to be sick. I've seen a lot of his clips from that comedy club in particular.
Mm-hmm.
You just blurt out the name.
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. That's all.
And start mentioning our addresses and shit.
It almost seems like those are the only clips of his on fucking YouTube or the ones here.
That's 'cause it's one of the clubs he loves doing.
Yeah.
Both him and Stav say it's a great club.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, I like it. It's neat. It's in a pretty good spot. It's not like right in the heart of the day. It's on the east side. Easier to navigate to.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that.
Could see Nick Mullen, and then in the same club we're seeing McCusker.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot when that is. I could look on my calendar app for that. Because I put in all the comedy shows I want to go to in my calendar app so I don't overbook myself.
Nice. Oh, I forgot to set a reminder to use my calendar. Now that you mention it.
And then, dude, we're also seeing Shane.
Yeah.
It's at a different place, though, because he's a big boy now.
Yeah, it's crazy how hard he's blown up in the last couple of years.
Yeah, he's not doing arenas yet, but he's starting to do, like, bigger theaters.
I literally just set that reminder to use my calendar.
Oh, dude, I forgot. We got reserved tickets for Nick Mullen. I think I was telling you about that, so we might be up front.
The close-up.
It was like $15 more, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it, dude. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I hope...
we might get crowd work. We might be in a crowd work clip on YouTube.
The one thing I don't like is at a comedy club, and they just always sit you with strangers.
That sucks. That's another reason why I wanted to get reserved, because I thought that might be one of the tables that only has 2 people.
I mean, when I'm drinking, I'm like, oh, this is cool, and I start talking to those people, and then I
never like it, drinking or not. I don't like having to sit at a table of 4.
Yeah. Well, you also don't like talking to people.
That's true. I don't like talking to strangers.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I literally don't. I'll be like, hey, well, maybe if I have a few beers, I'll be like, and like the show hasn't started yet, I'll maybe like,
yeah,
I'll say some shit. I go to the open mic at that club sometimes, and I'll chit chat people in there, because I'm like, what are you doing at an open mic?
Yeah.
And they're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, why the fuck are you? Why are any of us here?
Yeah, I'm always like, do you know one of the comics? And they're like, no. Do you? And I'm like, no. We're both just too shy to sign up. But seriously thinking about it, really want to. If we were more confident, look at me, people, we'd be on the roster today.
Oh shit.
Finding out that my opening joke was stolen from me by Louis C.K. 10 years before I wrote it really set back my signing up for open mics confidence.
Yeah.
Because that was like my funniest joke.
Damn.
And then
I mean, you can rework it. There's a lot of overlap.
It's the same. It's like the same joke. Almost.
Did I show it to you?
Yeah, you did show it to me.
Yeah.
It's 95% the same joke.
Damn. Yeah, that's tough.
My bit was, I know I'm getting older because I make the same noise reclining on the couch as I do getting head.
Yep.
And then I was like, yep. And then his was taking a piss.
Yeah.
Instead of reclining. And then he also makes sound effects after. So it sounds like I just took it.
Yeah.
Like, if there was no sound effects, you could argue maybe we came up with a similar joke, parallel thinking. But with the sound effects afterwards, that just seals the deal that it's the same joke. I was devastated.
That is unfortunate.
I thought it was so fucking funny. I was like, that's it. I'm ready to sign up.
Yeah, when I write stuff down, I have to like go back through everything I've ever watched and be like, did you fucking subconsciously ape that? Yeah. Sometimes it does happen. That's why you gotta be careful.
I try to write jokes that just pertain to me and my life to minimize the chances of
well, yeah,
stealing jokes.
That's assuming your experience is totally unique, like.
Well, yeah, and apparently
that's radical individualism, and that's what's tearing this country
Louis C.K.
apart.
had the same moment while taking a piss.
I think just guys do, because man, I'll tell you, like sometimes, and Diddy said this too, like.
Did he?
Oh yeah, a long time ago, like he was taking a piss, and he was like, "That's better than sex," like. Almost better than sex. And yeah, I don't know, as you get older, that relief is just like...
Only because the tension sucks.
Yeah, almost sensual. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
And then you're pushing so hard, you get a fucking head rush, and you're, oh my God.
Dude, I heard...
It's like autoerotic asphyxiation.
Paul Verzi kind of hit a joke like that, too. They were doing like an improv, like, act out on their pod. I'm not going to start talking about their pod again. That's from a canceled episode. Anyways, they're like, all right, pretend like you're taking a piss in the stall. I'll come up next to you. And then he was just like,
oh, dude.
And they're like, what the fuck was that? Are you jacking off in the urinal? Like, what is this scene now?
Speaking of pissing, the main bathroom in the terminal at my work, there's 2 urinals and 2 stalls. The urinals have always had a divider in between them, but I guess somebody like fell into it or something and it broke. So it's completely gone now. And now the urinal situation there is almost more exposed than any other bathroom in the world that doesn't have divider. It's weird. It's almost like, I don't know. But so people have been tagging it up, like no peeking was one of them. I got up there and I wrote this.
Oh, no, let me see. That crushes, dude. Say that out loud.
It says, no foreskin? Bummer. And then a little sad face.
Dude, that's pretty funny.
And then I wrote one a couple days ago. It already got washed away, though, by yesterday after work.
That sucks.
It said, epic penis, bro. Stupid.
Nice cock.
Yeah, I thought nice cock.
God, now I gotta do a fucking bleep now.
Pulling your dick out? What are you, gay?
Yeah. Just a couple fellas with their dicks out next to each other, huh?
Dude, no homo, but you have a really epic penis, bro. Just, fuck. It's almost cool to say epic again because it's so gay.
Yeah, it's ironic. It's like dabbing.
Yeah.
Dabbing now, no one does it seriously, so it's fine to do it.
Yeah, you just have to
funny.
wait a little bit, and then you can have all the slang, you know?
Yeah.
Just don't jump on it when it's new, otherwise you're a fucking dork.
Like dudes saying for shizzle in the 90s.
Yeah.
Kill yourself.
Or cap. That's actually kind of gay still. Cap, though, I like cap.
I hate cap still.
I like blood, B-L-U-D.
Blood's funny. I hate cap because I see people still say it unironically.
That is cap.
Yeah, that's capping for sure. And then Ben Shapiro said no cap in his rap.
Oh, yeah, that's just awful, dude.
Homie, no cap. It was like it was kind of funny because
That whole rap, that is AIDS, dude.
yeah, of course.
And AIDS,
I
that's
thought-
another one.
I thought that line was kind of funny just because he was making a yarmulke joke.
Ugh.
You see me but he said like yarmulke because he's got to be like, no, I'm actually Jewish.
I fucking hate Ben Shapiro so much, dude.
Homie, no cap, because it was like a reference to his little thingy.
Dude, he's a geek. He's a fucking snivy fucking
yeah.
geek. He's a cocksucker. I
Everyone
hate
knows
him.
that. You know what's crazy is in our circle IRL, we know we've met a lot of conservative people.
For sure.
I've never met one person in real life that likes Ben Shapiro.
Derek does. I'm always like, dude, you need to stop with the
Dude.
fucking idols. No fucking idols.
Of course he likes Jordan Peterson and Ben Shapiro completely.
Unironically, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was talking shit about the top G, and he was like, well, you have to admit, though, that and I was like, no. I was like, no, dude.
Damn.
This is a psyop for vulnerable men, like, for weak men.
Yeah, the whole point about Andrew Tate is he says like one thing of wisdom for every 5 or 10 things he says. And then it's like, yeah, okay, but like anyone could have said that.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, men don't have any positive role models anymore. And then he's also like,
a piece of shit role model. Like,
yeah, then he's also, a terrible role model.
Yeah.
He like converted religions because in Islam you can have more than one wife.
Mm-hmm. That's
And
what he wanted.
Like, is like, yeah, me and my brother got rich tricking girls into cam whoring, and then we're the guy in the chat
Yeah.
talking to the customer.
He's an e-pimp.
Yeah.
That's
He is
shitty.
100% an e-pimp. That is not a positive role model.
Yeah, that's like the same level. I mean, like,
And then his like defense for that is like, well, girls are retarded, so like, who cares?
yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is
that's
kind
not
of
a good-
funny to say.
That's funny, but like he's serious.
that's a funny joke.
Yeah, he might not even mean the shit he probably doesn't. A lot of these guys just say shit to get paid, and he
Well,
might
dude,
be doing
he
that. But
is certainly getting paid.
yeah, that's yeah.
He's got that going for him. But
Did he not
yeah.
get in trouble for that?
yeah, he
trafficking
did, but
thing?
He's not in jail.
I think he was gonna flee. Like,
Yeah, I'm
did
pretty
he
sure
flee?
he's left the country.
Fucking ran like a pussy.
Well, yeah, he like went and was like,
I know the guy would kick my head off, but like, still kind of a fucking just a goober, dude. What's with these geeks, dude? Why do young dudes listen to just fucking geeks on the
Well,
internet
it's because
through headphones
if you're like
right now?
if you're young, yeah, right now, listening to two fucking geeks. We got like a guy that had to go sober at 30,
Yeah,
and a fucking drunk Dune dork.
yeah. Guy walks out of the movie theater like, dude,
They
there was
actually
some pretty
changed a lot.
egregious changes.
I can't believe how much they changed from the book.
I'm like, dude, can you wait till we get a little further away from people?
No, I was purposely trying to bitch about that in earshot
Yeah.
because I wanted others to know I read the book. Yeah, actually, I'm the real Dune fan here. Okay,
Yeah.
everybody.
I bet you guys didn't even know that the fucking daughter was already born by now. Pff.
Can't believe they did that. Paul doesn't kill the Baron.
I mean, yeah,
Aaliyah does.
It's a good thing I'm not a Dune fan like that because I would have been in the same boat probably.
Okay,
I would have
so,
been
like-
mad about Zendaya and all that, but I'm not, so it's fine.
Dude, I like out loud multiple times when they have like close-ups on Zendaya when like Paul's giving her like "I'm still in love with you" face,
Yeah, I didn't
and
like
she has
that.
like that little cute smile back, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah, those they hammed up the romance bit a
Well,
little
like
much.
they are in love in the book,
Yeah,
but like
It was funny. I looked at you and Derek when that was happening, and I saw you both like have to avert your eyes. I was like, man, that's kind of funny.
Dude, I don't know what it is. I don't know how to like. There's not like one detail I can
As
point
two
out.
adult men made uncomfortable by a fucking
It's just Zendaya.
young
It's
adult
not because
love
it was a
scene.
romantic scene. It's if it was, like, pretty much any other actress that's slightly more marginally attractive. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying like I need my female actresses to just always be hot whores, but I mean, I just don't get it with Zendaya. I think she's very ugly.
I think she's all right. I'm
not trying to start internet drama here.
See, I've heard a lot about that internet drama, being like, "What, this and that," and I'm like, so I was going into the movie like, all right, let's see what this is all about. And so it's like something when somebody hypes a movie up to you so much, and then you finally watch it, and you're like, that wasn't that good. Zenday's ugliness got hyped up so much to me that because I've never seen her in anything before, and then I saw that movie and I was like, dude, she's not that bad looking.
Well, it just
her hairline's a little whack.
What's kind of funny is that she also was Mary Jane in like the Zoomer Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, the
so
Spider-Verse.
She has now replaced two different redhead characters because Chani's got red hair. It's like a really dark red. It's not ginger.
Yeah, dyed red, like Mexican horror red.
A little bit less than that, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's closer to that than true ginger, for sure. For sure closer to that. But she's like...
Mexican horror red is something that the porn heads will understand.
Oh, okay.
The old porn heads.
All right. Well,
I'm out the game, but you know what I mean? Like, my memory still works.
I ain't in that game no more.
Yeah, I used to be all over that shit when I was in, like, high school. I was like, what? Like, literally red, like that water bottle red hair.
Yeah.
Mexican chicks loved that in, like, the early aughts. Or late aughts.
Yeah. Well, in the book, Chani's described as very pale, and her face is, like, elf-like.
I know.
Elfin?
You're mad that she's ethnic now, bro. You know, it's
elfin
2024.
And redhead. And then they're like, oh, okay, so let's get this girl that looks like an aboriginal.
Yeah.
Just fine. I know it's 2024.
I mean, they're sand people, so it kind of, like, technically makes sense.
Yeah, but they migrated there from another planet, like, 1,000 years before that. I don't think you turn Muslim in 1,000 years.
Yeah, they also don't explain that. You get Chani being like,
They're
dude, you're not even from here, but she's not. I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, she's like half Fremen and half Imperial. Or maybe like a quarter Imperial, because I think her well, in the book it's her father, then in the movie it's a Jamaican woman. But anyways, her father was half Imperial, half Fremen. But
Dune cast.
Yeah, we're just Duning it up.
Yeah, we're doing it again.
Nice. That's actually better than anything I had loaded up. That was right on the table.
Yeah, it was.
But I didn't see it.
Snatched. That's like, man.
Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
Tim stole all the good tags.
I stole all the fucking good Dune jokes, which is one. And actually, I stole that from Alexa.
Oh, brutal.
She came up with that last week. I was like,
that's good.
That's fine. I didn't laugh. I was like, I'm just going to write that down. No, I didn't write it down.
No, sailed her, but then put it in your notes?
Yeah.
That's vicious.
Like a true artist.
The old Mencia special.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I forgot what I was...
I don't
know. Yeah. So the Fremen are all supposed to be pale because even though it's a desert planet, they stay the fuck out of the sun because it's hot as balls. They're in the shade and they move at night.
Yeah.
And then there's all these scenes where it's like they're out in like the sun in midday without like their hoods up and without their masks on. I'm like, what?
Yeah, what is that supposed to be, like insta sunburn?
Well, like the other Fremen will execute you for wasting body moisture.
Oh, damn.
Like it's very like every drop of your sweat matters because it's like it recycles into your suit.
Yeah, those boys are thirsty as hell.
Yeah. That's funny that they can't drink the Harkonnen body water because it's like all fucked up.
Yeah.
They all have like STDs and drug water.
Gross.
There's a much, like, in the book, there's much more, like, these guys are all on drugs. Like, they're talking, they have, like, you remember in the, like, mid-2000s, those, like, audio files you would listen to that simulate drug reactions in the brain?
Yeah, binaural beats.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the word, yeah. There's the guy.
That was desperate shit.
That
We're
was
like broke in high school. Like, I think I figured out a way to get high.
Just listen to this, and it's like 60 minutes of just...
Yeah, just like a slightly offset frequency in either ear. It's supposed to like...
Yeah, then you're like...
Your brain trying to figure it out.
An
fucks
hour
you.
later, just like... You guys just both sit up and like... Do you feel anything? Like, I'm a little uncomfortable.
I swear one time I do remember like looking out the window and seeing a tree and having very minor like visual effects, but could have just been tired from staying up all night because I didn't have weed or alcohol to put me to sleep.
I think that maybe that was also just because it was like the free version of binaural beats.
True.
They're
Yeah,
like, you need to subscribe to binaural beats plus to get like the real shit.
Binaural Beats by Dre. The headphones that get you high.
Yeah. Well, anyways, there is binaural beats in the book.
Mm-hmm.
They don't call it that, obviously. They call it like samuta, which is just like this, like music sound wave, drug that Harkonnens are super into.
Damn.
So there's like just a guy just like in the corner nodding out because he's got some nasty shit on his headphones.
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of funny. I like just in the book reading like how many like just full on junkies are in the Harkonnen army. Like, so they're all like trying to get promotions so they never have to be in withdrawal again. Like literally it even says that. Like one guy, like when he gets a promotion, they can see his eyes light up because he knows he'll never like be without his shit again.
Damn. Yeah, that's the dream.
And I'm like, dude, this guy called binaural beats in the 60s. That's nuts. How the
Good
fuck
call.
do you think about that?
Or maybe they just ripped it off because I don't think the binaural beats work.
No.
It doesn't work.
They
It's
don't.
fake.
Dude, it's bullshit.
They like, yeah, it was a Dune fan made that shit.
That would be funny. He's like, just doesn't call it samuta.
I remember looking at my computer and having all the files that I torrented. There was like LSD, mushroom, like it's supposed to like
One of those is
simulate
sex.
every drug. Yeah, there's a sex one. You just come.
I remember like we were looking at those and you were like, we're not listening to that one at the same time.
There was a sex one?
Yeah, there was this.
Shit.
You had the sex
I
one.
thought you were joking.
And we were both like looking at it like eyebrows
real?
up. And then,
That's crazy.
And then I was like, I mean, should we check? And you're like, you can check that one out at your house.
Like it was going to work.
Like you were like, yeah, you were like afraid we're both going to get hard in the same room or something.
Yeah. Both just going to parallel come.
Oh,
Oh!
like you were like on your bed and I was like on the floor, like we're checking out like the fucking whatever, like the LSD one.
Mm-hmm.
And then like,
So pathetic.
yeah, well, we didn't know any better.
Yeah.
We were like teenagers. We didn't know, like, obviously this shit doesn't work. I'd call it a scam, but it was free. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
But then, like, yeah, I still remember how viscerally you reacted to even the idea of us checking out the sexual next in the same room.
That's
You were like
funny.
so against it.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you like think we're just gonna cum in our pants from?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Probably. Now hearing that, like, yeah, it makes sense. Like,
that's so funny.
if that does work, then we're both just coming. Like,
yeah,
that's not
It's
very
like-
party.
it's like yeah, jacking off in the same room, but like the lights are out, so it's not gay.
Yeah.
You just hear your bro.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Like,
Here you unhook your headphones. Like, I'm good. I'm going to bed.
yeah, you like you turn the light back on. Your bro's like rolled over and asleep.
Or it might have like more of an effect on you if you like fell asleep with them in. I wonder if that would affect your dreams weird. You just wake up in
Probably
a
just get
pool of
bad
jizz.
sleep.
Just wake up in a pool of jizz, dude. Like, oh, I fell asleep with the sex fucking binaural beat on.
That's wild that was a huge scene for a minute in the underground.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Really
kinda like-
pathetic stuff.
It's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, like when you're younger and like you hear like a new thing, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah, there was like a sort of mysticism back then too with like I mean, like now everything's like just so ugly and black and white. Like
Yeah, and we know everything's a gay scam.
yeah, everything's gay now, so
Everything's
I wouldn't even.
It's a lie. Everything's either a lie or just gay.
Yeah, I'm so jaded. I'm like everything is fake. Like I hear something and I automatically err on the side of that's fucking lies.
Yeah, I'm so jaded about stuff. People are like the moon landing was fake. I'm like, you can't even get to the moon.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep, it's unfortunate. That's
Space
the gay
isn't even
world we live in.
real.
Nothing's real. At least, like, not media-wise. Like,
I tell you, yeah.
what is real is when you go outside and you see people and you talk to people. That's the only thing that's real. Like, everything that you get from a screen is fucking fake and gay.
I think in Book of Revelations, they say something like in the future, like the wisdom of fools will be commonplace, and actual wisdom will be laughed at as foolish.
Yeah, we're there.
Which
Pretty
is
spot on.
They called that 100% 2,000 years ago.
Yeah. That's good shit. Prophetic, even. Anyway, dude, it's fucking.
Quite
We're
literally.
at hour 15 now.
And you have a play date with some boomer.
Yeah. No, he's a cool dude.
On our podcasting day of all days.
We got it.
Yeah, we got it.
It's in the bag. Yeah, I just blew this guy off for 2 weeks. He's a really good guitar guy. He actually like taught me.
Why don't you make that like a Sunday or like a
Because I'm
Friday?
seeing Tom Segura tomorrow. That's why it had to be today. Friday, dude. Hell no.
Yeah, dude. If you'd have shit to do, it'd be like, let's watch the 80s Dune right now.
Yeah. I mean, maybe, I don't know how long I'll be at this guy's house, but
Yeah, if you want to hang out again.
he was telling me on the phone that he had a fucking heart attack a couple years ago.
Yeah, I caught that.
I was like, yo, just from drinking so much. And I was like, that is what I always think is going to happen to me. Like, actually happened to him. I told him it was
That's
because of
nuts.
drinking.
From drinking?
Yeah, like it was fucking up his blood pressure, the level to
Oh,
it.
that's nuts.
Because he was like me, just like ton of hard liquor. Like
yeah,
that's
I guess
bad.
like I drink a lot, but I'm drinking like White Claws.
Yeah, that's way less. I mean, it's still poison.
You'll like smash a fucking fifth of vodka.
Yeah, that is not good for your heart, dude, at all. And I was
That's
seeing
supposed to
the
be a
results.
treat.
Yeah, or at least mix it. You know, I don't know.
Beer's like you're like, I can do this somewhat regularly, but like hard alcohol, that's a treat.
Yeah, hard alcohol will age you rapidly, and like it's really hard on your fucking body.
Yeah, it sucks all the moisture out of you because your body has to like combat the poison.
And breaking news, by the way, hard alcohol is bad for you. I'm just kidding. That's obvious. That's my boy Colin. All
Okay,
right.
let's just end it.
Cool. Good talking to you fellas.
Queef on, queefing on.